Emma had always trusted Mark with everything, her heart, her dreams, even her darkest secrets. They had been together for 5 years, and she thought their love was unbreakable. But behind the smiles and sweet texts, Mark was living a double life. It started with little lies, late nights at work, unexplained calls, and secretive texts. Emma tried to ignore the growing knot in her stomach, convincing herself it was just stress or work pressure. But the truth hit her hard one rainy evening when she came home early from her shift at the coffee shop. There, in her own living room, was Mark, not alone, but with someone else. The sight shattered Emma's world into a million pieces. The woman smiled at Mark, completely at ease, like she belonged there. Emma stood frozen, heart pounding, tears threatening to spill. Mark didn't even try to hide it. His smirk said it all. He was caught, but he didn't care. "Emma, I can explain," he said, voice dripping with fake remorse. But Emma wasn't listening. The trust was gone. The betrayal was too deep. That night, as Mark left, Emma sat alone, the silence suffocating her. But deep inside, something fierce began to grow, a burning desire for justice, for revenge. She wasn't going to let Mark get away with breaking her heart and destroying everything they built. Emma decided she would turn the tables. She started planning, quietly watching Mark's moves, gathering evidence of his lies and deceit. No one would see it coming, because this wasn't just heartbreak. This was personal. Emma's pain had turned into cold determination. She wasn't the same naive girl who had trusted Mark blindly. Now, she was a woman on a mission, to make him pay for every lie, every betrayal. She began by digging into Mark's life, his habits, his secrets, even his hidden social media accounts. Emma discovered that Mark had been cheating on her with not one, but 3 women over the past year. Each woman thought she was the only one. Emma knew this information alone wasn't enough. She needed proof, concrete evidence that she could use to expose him publicly. So, she installed a discreet app on Mark's phone when she accidentally got hold of it. Every message, every call, every secret meeting was now recorded. But Emma didn't stop there. She reached out to the other women anonymously, sharing the evidence and warning them about Mark's lies. Soon, the women were connected, furious, and ready to confront him. Meanwhile, Emma created a fake social media profile. She posted photos, screenshots, and stories revealing Mark's betrayal piece by piece. The posts went viral overnight. Friends, family, even Mark's colleagues were shocked. His reputation began to crumble. Mark, clueless about Emma's game, started noticing the backlash. Calls and messages from angry women, friends avoiding him, work becoming unbearable. He tried to fix things with Emma, but she was distant, cold, and unwavering. Emma wasn't done yet. She was setting the stage for the ultimate payback, something Mark would never forget. The man who had once controlled her life was about to lose everything. Her revenge was just beginning. Emma's plan had pushed Mark to the edge, but she had one last move to make, the one that would crush him completely. She had learned that Mark was up for a major promotion at his company, one that would boost his salary and reputation. Emma decided to ruin that chance. She compiled every piece of evidence, messages, photos, videos, and testimonials from the women he betrayed, into a well-organized dossier. Then, Emma anonymously sent the dossier to Mark's boss and the company's HR department, making sure they understood the seriousness of Mark's actions, especially how his personal dishonesty could affect the company's image. Within days, Mark was called in for a meeting. His promotion was cancelled. Instead, he was put under investigation for misconduct. The rumors and evidence spread fast. His colleagues whispered and avoided him. His professional world was collapsing. At the same time, Emma made one final public post, a video explaining her story in her own words. She shared her pain, her strength, and her fight for justice. The video touched thousands, inspiring others who had been betrayed and wronged. Mark tried to reach out again, begging for forgiveness, but Emma had moved on. She had reclaimed her power and her life. The heartbreak was still there, but it was now fuel for a future where she wouldn't be anyone's victim. Her revenge was complete, not through violence or cruelty, but by standing tall and making sure the truth came out. Because sometimes, the sweetest revenge is simply winning.